Hey randomizer, welcome to another NIKKE video. This is a sad day. One of the waifus, our noise, got nerfed, as we knew from the patch notes, but she got nerfed to the ground. My goodness. They really... did they even test this before they pushed this update out on noise? As you guys know, I've used noise before. She has one of my overload gears and I really like her. So she is on my standard wish list and now she is core 3. But after this patch, she is basically going to be benched. What has changed for noise? Basically, her second skill, which was absolutely broken. Alright, this needed to get nerfed. I 100% agree. She was so toxic for PvP. This was a deserved nerf. However, I don't think they've tested it. Basically, previously, she was healing herself every time she fired off a full charge attack. So this is like, what, 0.6 seconds or something? And increased her max HP by 15% at max level. So she was healing 15% of her max HP and increasing it every like 0.6 seconds. If you fought noise in PvP, you know how disgusting she is. You can literally stall your entire team out 1 versus 5. So they changed it. It is no longer triggering the max HP buff on full attack, but rather it's on full charge attacks and there is a cooldown, right, of 1.8 seconds. So on paper, it seems like noise would still be decent, all right? Noise would still be decent. But let's take her out in the sim room and see how they butchered my girl. Oh my goodness. I'm seriously surprised that they basically just changed this without properly testing it. Okay. What happened is that now you have to wait for the debuff, or rather the buff of the max HP to wear off and then apply it again to gain the heal effect, right? So if you look closely, okay, so this plus button is the heal. However, I'm just going to take this off. When you're low on HP, right, you saw it go up, but you do not gain any more HP after this because, okay, well, let's go back to an easier stage. Because what's going on right now, and as you see, is that the buff keeps refreshing. The buff doesn't expire. If the nerf for noise was made so that the buff would expire, let's say, in 1.5 seconds, then it's fine. Alright, then it's completely fine. Now, they made it so that on auto, it will never ever stack. Sorry, it will keep stacking. So it will never ever expire. So you never gain that HP buff. So making that skill pretty much only trigger at the beginning of the fight when you're full HP anyways, and also when you're reloading. So out of the 6 shots, right? Because look, it keeps refreshing. You gain none of the effect. However, you can still heal like noise used to do if you do this manually. So we'll see, okay? We'll take some damage. Okay, and if we attack, it's healing. We wait for it to expire, and we attack, then it heals. We can still obtain the pre-nerf noise healing capabilities. However, the issue is that if you play this on auto, or heck, even if you play this on manual, but you're not focused on noise, noise is never going to heal, except between reloads, effectively making noise poop. Because no one's going to have the time to manual noise. In boss fights, you're most likely manualing your DPS units. And in maps, why are you manualing your healer / tank? So the fact they made it into 1.8 seconds or whatever the duration of max HP thing is, it killed noise. It killed noise. Right. Because no one is going to hyper focus on manually noise. And her burst, basically they fixed the first tick so that the first tick is equivalent to the second, third tick heals, which in the grand scheme of things doesn't really matter. So anyhow, I just want to say, guys, can we have a moment of silence or our fallen unit NIKKE. You've been great. You've been abused. You've been abusing other people in PvP. But now it's time for you to hit the bench until they decide to fix you. Because right now, with your skill 2 stacking, you're not going to see any play. You're not going to see any play. With that said, the ads for NIKKE looks to be correct now. Because the new rising star is the max level Emma. Alright? For those of you that didn't spend a single cent, it's time to take out your max level Emma. She is the newest and the baddest healer of Arena. But yes, rip noise. God damn it. They should have tested this before releasing it. Because right now she isn't healing at all, except between reloads. Which is ass. TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Goodbye, noise.